Jensen, you still got that calibrator on you? If you do, man, I'm ready to optimize that crazy system of yours. I got everything I need now to fix you up real good.
You mean the way you fixed me up last time?
No, no, no. This is gonna be different, huh? On Vaclav's honor. Just get to the lab and you'll see.
What has happened?
Keep moving, Connor. I suggest you go hide yourself for the night.
Why do you interfere?
program initiated. Access granted.
Why do you interfere? Why are you stopping me? What has happened? You have no right. Why do you interfere? Why are you stopping me? You have no right. What has happened? Why are you stopping me? Why do you interfere?
You the one?
What has
Why,
happened?
Mother? Why?
I'll shut it for you, clank.
Free us! Free the mother! Here comes the hero.
Keep talking
Why
and
are
I'll
you
violate
stopping
your
me?
right to stay conscious. Now stay quiet until the wagon gets here. They're all crazy as far as I'm concerned. Fuck.
I will you. You cannot stop me. We are together.
Everyone, stay calm.
Disaster.
No trouble, right?
Why did you think the streets clean?
initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
shit. Did you hear? Talos Rucker's dead.
I heard that somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool, right? Now we can get some real progress. He was making us look like wimps.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? Rucker didn't deserve what happened to him.
Something tells me our politics aren't the same, Jensen. Me, I think this whole martyr thing is exactly what we need. But, let's maybe focus on things we can agree on, huh? Like optimizing that crazy rig of yours. You got a calibrator for me or what?
This procedure. There won't be any surprises like last time.
Last time I was surprised by your crazy tech. But now is totally different. Now I know what's under that hood of yours. And you got me the tool I need. Changes everything.
So what are you gonna do exactly?
I'm gonna optimize your system. No more worrying about overheating. No more worrying about glitches. Jensen 2.0. Sounds pretty good, right?
You really think Rucker was the problem? That his death is somehow gonna make things better for Augs?
I don't think he was the solution. We need a new leader. Someone a little less beardy McFancy diploma. Someone who's gonna fight, you know? Stand up to some of these bullshit laws. You hear about the Human Restoration Act?
Yeah. If the restoration vote passes, I don't know that it's gonna matter very much who the leader is.
It's gonna be a government-mandated horror show is what it's gonna be. Men in white coats pulling out augmentations like they are teeth. Ugh. Anyway, speaking of medical horrors, you ready for me to fix you or what?
Alright. Please, tell me this is what a neuroplasticity calibrator looks like.
That's the one! Okay, this won't take long, I promise. And don't worry, man, I never screw up 2 in a row. Spent a lot of time prepping for this one.
Just try not to take anything.
That wasn't so bad, right? How do you feel?
I feel fine. I feel lighter.
I fixed you. Death to all your limits. Whatever implant you want to activate, you activate. 0 consequences.
That sounds pretty good. Thanks, Kohler. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Just get out there and make me proud. Go make use of all that cool shit.
Adam, it's Arya. I just heard what happened. God, right outside your apartment?
What happened outside my apartment?
Someone got all their implants torn out. Was left to bleed to death in the alley. When I first heard where it was, I thought...
I'm fine, Aria. It wasn't me.
Be careful going home. It's not the first one of these I've heard about.
See what they did to her? Why are we drawn to this?
We can't let them get away with this. Have to tell us.
Not going anywhere. What's your
I'm not Montag. I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
Do you have any idea who she was?
No, I've never seen her before. It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Orc victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
I was a cop once. Old habits die hard.
In America?
Yeah, Detroit. It was a long time ago.
I bet you have a lot of experience. You're used to this sort of thing.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
God, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Did you see something?
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
You might already be in danger. Killer might see you as a loose end.
What?
Might already be waiting to get you alone.
Please, stop!
The point I'm trying to make is, if you saw something, you should tell the police. The more you can remember, the better the odds of the killer getting caught.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an orc.
I'll talk to the officer in charge and see where he is with the investigation. If I can help him, I will.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You planning to run off on me already?
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor. Let's talk to you about what happened.
How come she talks to him and not to me?
If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have pegged you for this.
Who'd you piss off before this movie?
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told to do and what you know is right.
Tell me about it. So, how did you reconcile yourself with those kinds of orders?
I quit.
I'm 2 months away from the beach. I'm not quitting. But I respect your idealism.
It was a long time ago. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forgo any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative. Heavily augmented.
All right. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was going to work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Careful of the other.
Who do you think these they are?
Away from the crime scene.
Once upon a time, I could have shoved newspapers up.
You looking at something?
What is this?
Another one.
I see you.
Nothing worth looking into.
How come we make deals with them?
Nice outfit. Want to hear another one? The clockman's clock is ticking.
Looks like is blue cheese. They always seem to come out smelling like a rose.
I'm the funny guy, not
Stick
you.
it out.
Nabádáme, aby zůstali bdělí a aby se v noci zdržovali na bezpečných a dobře osvětlených prostranstvích.
Where are you going?
So we can clear the air and reevaluate.
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
The dead one. The one whose body they found torn apart by some animal.
She has a name, you know. Angie to those who knew her, Angela to you.
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah, so?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
It doesn't mean anything. It's just that I dealt with the company a while back, that's all.
Really? You know, you look familiar. We didn't work together, did we? Did you know Girardelli? Or maybe Powell?
No, I doubt I knew them personally.
That's too bad. We were all in New South Wales together. I thought maybe you... Never mind. And they're all doing fine now. Relatively.
Australia? You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but, Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want.
I didn't choose to be augmented either. Not when it first happened.
Apparently we're supposed to be grateful. Alloy's so much better than skin, right? At least, that's how they sold it to me.
For some things it is. Not for everything.
I can walk through fire, but sand won't stick between my toes. I can shove a knife through my hand, but I can't trust what I feel. Even my dreams are made of alloy. Blow up a version of you, put some other version of you back together. The brave new world.
You've had a hard time adjusting to life after Bell Tower.
No more than anyone else.
You don't seem too broken up about Angela's death. She was your wife, wasn't she?
Ex-wife. We were divorced.
Is that supposed to explain why you don't care?
People die. Whether or not I care is between me and my memories of them. It's got nothing to do with you.
What went wrong with your marriage? If you got divorced, then obviously something did.
What are you, 5? Adults get sick of each other. The ones that don't are just pretending. Lock any two people in a room, and they'll learn to hate each other sooner or later. It's the most natural thing in the world. I'm actually surprised Angie held out as long as she did. You know, people say I'm not very easy to like.
You don't say. So Angela left you, and you resented her for it.
Resented her? No. That's not who my resentment is directed toward right now.
You resent me? Because I'm trying to figure out who killed her?
Because you're treating me like a suspect. Because you're acting like you care more about her than I do. And mostly because you're the first human being to walk into my apartment and talk to me in almost a year. A year! And this is what we're talking about. I resent the situation.
Anything else come to mind about Angela?
At night, her hair used to get in my nose and make it itchy. It was annoying, but nice. Made me feel human.
Where were you tonight?
I was out killing Angie. Doing whatever it is they did to her. That's what you think, isn't it?
What I think doesn't matter yet. What matters are your answers. Make them clear and honest. Otherwise, you'll make things miserable for yourself.
Miserable? That's like offering me a promotion. A woman I used to love is dead, and a jackass I've never seen is here to accuse me of it. You can't make my life any worse than it is.
Where were you?
In my apartment. Alone. No one but the cockroaches can confirm or deny shit. Convenient, right?
You sure you didn't go anywhere tonight?
I went to the bathroom. Twice.
I'm sure you won't mind if I look around.
Whatever you say.
We are from them. I'm not augmented, but I have many friends who are. The level of hatred and suspicion aimed at them, it's horrifying. They want to feel safe again, and the Human Restoration Act can give them.
Smelling like a room.
Well, there's... You have it, folks. It sounds like UN Resolution 3507.
Hey, asshole! You can't go in there!
This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News.
Where are you going?
Rejoiced at a decision by the Czech Republic to approve expansion
You'd steal
plans
from
for
me?
the Palisade Bank Corporation. Located in Prague, the bank's iconic blade facilities hold the largest and most secure data archiving vault in the world.
Hey, asshole! You can't go in there!
Protected the sensitive secrets of mega corporations and influential individuals.
Quit screwing around!
Our portable data solutions have a massive storage capacity.
Asshole. Target hit!
We're getting
I'm going.
Hey, quit screwing around.
Drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their job when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies. Despite whatever pressure on the ground
is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government.
Where you going? Son of a bitch!
Timeout. A temporary separation of so we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
Hey, asshole! You can't go in there! Hey, asshole! You can't go in there!
Recording. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Investors around the world today rejoiced at a decision. Involved in the world. Cutting-edge security measures have protected the sensitive secrets of mega corporations and influential individuals since privacy laws first passed.
Yeah! You know,
where you going?
Musical interlude there. I was talking about some serious...
They always seem to come out smelling like a rose. Sneak it out with them.
Between you and me, folks, I think they are just wasting their time. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is constantly bringing you back.
Quit screwing around!
Our portable data solutions have massive storage capacity, flexible strings, and over 1,000 other unique and patented features. Ariel, up.
Deadly infections are at the center of some disturbing health news right now. The most significant of them, in terms of human cases and death toll, is an antibiotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis that has been spreading quickly through the Indian subcontinent. World health officials are scrambling to contain the outbreak, even as work
You'd
begins
steal
in
from
San
me?
Francisco at pharmaceutical giant VersaLife's cutting-edge Rakaseca B.
Why are you still here?
Found your notebook, Johnny. You've been writing about Angie. Some of your descriptions resemble what happened to her.
You gonna arrest me for writing shitty poems? They're supposed to help me reconnect emotionally to things.
There's a lot of violence in the writing. You describe things that aren't that far off from what actually happened.
Breaking a line and breaking a neck aren't the same thing, are they now? Now you start pretending that they are, and you're no better than that lazy asshole detective. They don't like who I used to be, so they want to do whatever they can to put me away. That's all this is.
The things you wrote are evidence now.
I plead poetic license.
I'm sure you won't mind if I look around.
Whatever you say.
I'm more interested in how it might affect my portfolio. So, what do you think?
Sure, kick me while I'm down. You'd steal me?
Shit!
Get him alone in the room.
So I hit him with my car.
What the fuck?
You ever think about getting out of Prague?
One day I'm going to shoot you and no one will care.
Where you going?
I'm more interested in how it might affect my
going?
I don't want to miss out on an opportunity because
We really need to be patrolling around here. Nobody is stupid enough to try.
Where you going?
You see the way he was giving me the eyeball earlier?
What if we're being watched right now? You ever think about that? Yeah. Oyobo girls are apparently animals in bed. Never catch me trying.
Huh? Sorry, what was that? One day,
I'm more
I'll be the
interested
boss
in how
of this
it might
family.
affect my portfolio. So what do you
Что
think?
за хуйня?
What I like is blue cheese. They always seem to come out smelling like a... Stick it out with them. I've seen the projection. Set up a bed and let it right off the whole thing.
This area is clear.
Where you going?
I know some girls. They can help you fix your little problem.
You have no idea what you're saying. This is a waste of time, you know. So you wish to learn.
Used to be a lot of augmented tourists here. You know, before the incident.
Lucky after we get to
Can't
work.
dispute the tape.
It's not right to question leadership. Then we'll get you killed.
Understood.
Fuck off, or you'll pay.
Get lost. I could use a drink.
Somebody coughed acid on this tour. I apologize. I didn't mean to ask about something so urgent.
Buses move, you move. I'm getting so drunk later. I might even fuck a clank.
Did you hear about the guy who had his kidney stolen by a...
Hey, asshole! You can't go in there!
ever think about getting out of Prague?
One day I'm going to shoot you and no one will care. Well, the police worry about the Uyopke. We take control.
Where you going? Where you going? Must be tripping.
Crackdown will hurt the business?
Man, что за хуйня?
Why are you still here?
I'm sure you won't mind if I look around.
Whatever you say.
So you are certain you do not want in on this job?
What if we're being watched right now? You ever think about that?
Son of a bitch!
I could use a victory.
One day, I'll be the boss of this family.
Hey, asshole! You can't go in there!
Sorry, what was that?
Hey, asshole! You can't go in there!
Why are you still here?
I'm sure you won't mind if I look around.
Whatever you say.
Need to be patrolling around here. Nobody is stupid enough to try it.
Tady ve městě.
Don't even listen to that crap.
1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0.
Used to be a beautiful city. Now look.